25th Annual Capital Link Forum in New York City with the main theme, accelerating investments in Greece for sustainable growth. Do you want to share a couple of thoughts with us?
Surely. I think that this year's Capital Link event is a major achievement because it has managed to gather an important and very impressive number of international investors, bankers and others, as well, I would say, the critical mass of the Greek financial system and the government's economic policy team. It has highlighted the remarkable success of the Mitsotakis government in turning around the Greek economy within 4 years and managing to position it as the front runners at this moment in the European Union's economic achievements. As you know, Greece attains currently double growth, GDP growth, from other European Union's countries. Also, we had the possibility to discuss the very important reform of the Greek financial system through the Hercules scheme, whose, as a minister, had the responsibility of conceiving, negotiating and implementing, and through which managed to decrease the exorbitant volume of Greek NPLs, banks NPLs, into a single-digit number, an achievement that the representative of the European Central Bank has mentioned as one of the greatest achievements in the European Union in the last 4 years. This reform of the Greek banking system had allowed the Greek banks to return again in financing the real needs of the Greek economy. And as also chairman of the Hellenic Development Bank, our main responsibility, our main mandate is to finance the Greek small and medium-sized enterprises. One of our main objectives is to broaden the cycle of bankable small and medium-sized Greek enterprises. The second objective is to focus our important financing into the sustainable and green development. And here I wanted to tell you that we currently have deployed over 10 billion euros in financing the Greek real economy. Also, Greece and the Greek banking system currently it's an achievement in terms of extroversy, which is important also for the European Union. For all these things, this forum, the Capital Link, again, offers very important possibilities of connecting international investors, bankers, with the Greek companies, with the Greek banks, and therefore contributes once again into tangible, measurable, I would say, a contribution for Greek economy and for Greek investments.
And do you want to elaborate in a couple of points of your speech and the panel that you have participated?
Yeah. My speech there, first of all, my question is, the question, addressed to me was what was achieved through Hercules scheme. Hercules scheme, again, I said, is a securitization scheme through which Greece managed to eliminate around 70 billion NPLs, which is, non-performing loans from its bank's balance sheets, within a record time, within 2 years. This has allowed the Greek banks to finance again the Greek economy. It has allowed the Greek banks to reinforce their capital basis. It has allowed the Greek banks promptly to be able to finance, to use the European financing through the Recovery and Resilience Fund. And also it has helped the Greek banks to to make share capital increases, and also most recently, I would say, it has allowed a number of important investments in the Greek banking system. You take the case of UniCredit and so on, which is one of the first cross-border mergers throughout the whole Eurozone and the European Union. So also the achievement of this important Greek reform, the Hercules scheme, sets a challenging example for the European Union to use also equally important tools as we used in Greece in order to be able to finance the great needs of green and energy transition, because we need, and I'm a great believer in that, to be able to use and to raise the capital markets money, not the taxpayers' money, in order to be able to finance this reform. The other part of of the question related, to what we have done as the Hellenic Development Bank, which I said again, we play a catalytic role along with the Greek systemic banks in being able to finance the needs of the Greek small and medium-sized enterprises. In reality, for every euro the Hellenic Development Bank contributes, there are 2 euros coming, from the systemic banks, and therefore, as mentioned before, we have managed to deploy capital going beyond 10 billion in the real economy. With this way, having a very strong links, a very dynamic partnerships and synergies with the European Investment Bank and other European funds, European Commission and so on, we managed to expand financing and credits into the Greek economy. We leverage finance by being able to attract private capital blended with public money and benefiting the Greek economy in a very crucial transition, as I said, towards energy transition, because as the Prime Minister has said, Greece aspires to become an energy hub for the broader region and an important hub of the whole Union, and also that contributes to our being able to counter climate crisis, and also contributes to the green transition. So you see that as what we did before for the important reforms and what we're doing now, there's an important link between these two, and that really benefits the Greek economy and the public interest.